Setting the stage this week is Joel Embiid teetering on the edge of falling off the top rung of the Kia race to the MVP ladder after missing Wednesday's overtime loss at Atlanta due to swelling in his left knee. The defeat marked Philadelphia's third straight, with Embiid sidelined for 6 of the club's last 8 games.
The Sixers listed the reigning MVP as out for Friday's game against Sacramento, 7:30 Eastern Time, ESPN. That latest designation means Embiid is poised to miss his 10th outing. Why does it matter? New league rules require players to tally at least 20 minutes in 65 games to maintain eligibility for awards such as MVP and All-NBA teams.
That means the 29-year-old can miss just 7 more games and remain eligible for MVP, and we haven't yet reached the All-Star break. One stat to know. 30-2 Embiid averages 34.3 points and 2.0 blocks. If those numbers hold, the Sixers center will be the third player all-time, behind Hall of Famers Bob McAdoo and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, both of whom also won MVPs, and the first since 1975-76 to average at least 30 points and 2 blocks for a season.
What they're saying? He's progressing good. We're still kind of going day to day. We thought he was close to making this trip and playing against the Hawks on Wednesday.
So, I would assume a few more days should get us even closer. Sixers coach Nick Nurse on Embiid's timetable for return. Biggest change in ranking. Dallas Mavericks superstar guard Luka Doncic overtakes Giannis Antetokounmpo to move up a slot from number
5 to number 4. Meanwhile, Kawhi Leonard jumps into the top 10, while Domantas Sabonis and Anthony Davis rise 1 spot. And now, the top 5 in the 2023-24 Kia race to the MVP ladder. 1. Joel Embiid, Philadelphia 76ers last week's ranking, no.
1 season stats. 34.6 ppg, 11.8 rpg, 6.0 apg his case. Injuries are inevitable, and the league's new rules mandating participation could derail Embiid's candidacy before Philadelphia even reaches the All-Star break. For Embiid, that's probably just fine, as he and the third-place Sixers are eyeing a title over individual awards.
The big man currently averages career highs in points, field goals made, 11.6, free throws made, 10. 2. Free throw percentage, 88.2%, assists, 6.0, steals, 1.1, and plus/minus, +9.
1. 2. Nikola Jokic, Denver Nuggets last week's ranking. Number 2 season stats, 25. 5 ppg, 11.8 rpg, 9.2 apg his case. Jokic is gaining ground on Embiid and would probably be no.
1 right now if Denver didn't lose 2 of its last 3 games going into Friday's clash against New Orleans, 10A, ESPN. The Nuggets are 3-3 in their last 6 games. But Jokic is doing his part, averaging a blistering 79.
7% from the field over that span and 80% from three-point range. He's attempted just 5 three-pointers, with 1. 3 steals and 1.3 blocks. 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Oklahoma City Thunder last week's ranking. Number
3 season stats, 31.4 ppg, 5.9 rpg, 6.3 apg his case. Gilgeous-Alexander led Oklahoma City to its largest margin of victory, 62 points, in franchise history, with 31 points on 11 of 15 shooting Thursday in just 21 minutes. In their 139-77 win against the Blazers, The Thunder became the first team since the Spurs in 1993 to shoot 50% or better in 10 straight games.
The 25-year-old has averaged 33 points per game on 61% shooting in his last 10 outings. 4. Luka Doncic, Dallas Mavericks last week's ranking. Number 5 season stats, 33.
6 ppg, 8.1 rpg, 9.1 apg his case. The 24-year-old has dropped fewer than 31 points just once since before Christmas, but the workload has taken a toll. Doncic missed Thursday's 128-124 win against the Knicks with a sprained right ankle.
Currently 9th on the NBA's all-time triple-doubles list, 62, Doncic forms one of the league's most formidable backcourt duos with Kyrie Irving, who lately has shouldered more of the scoring burden. 5. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Milwaukee Bucks last week's ranking. Number 4 season stats, 31.
2 ppg, 11.5 rpg, 5.9 apg his case. No doubt, Antetokounmpo and the Bucks demolished Boston on Thursday. The two-time MVP contributed 24 points and 12 rebounds against a gassed Celtics team that had outlasted Minnesota one night earlier in an overtime thriller.
Coming into Thursday's game, Milwaukee had lost 4 of the previous 5, all with Antetokounmpo racking up monstrous numbers. Still searching for consistency, the Bucks need the veteran's leadership just as much as his production.
The next 5, 6. Jason Tatum, Boston Celtics, last week. Number 6, 7. Domantas Sabonis, Sacramento Kings, last week. No. 8, 8. Anthony Davis, Los Angeles Lakers, last week. Number 9, 9. Tyrese Halliburton, Indiana Pacers, last week. No.
7, 10. Kawhi Leonard, LA Clippers, last week. Unranked. And 5 more, listed alphabetically. Devin Booker, Phoenix Suns. Kevin Durant, Phoenix Suns. Anthony Edwards, Minnesota Timberwolves. Kyrie Irving, Dallas Mavericks. LeBron James, Los Angeles Lakers. Michael C. Wright is a senior writer for NBA.com. You can email him here, find his archive here and follow him on X.
The views on this page do not necessarily reflect the views of the NBA, its clubs or Warner Bros. Discovery.